Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Hearty welcome to all of you for this class. आप सबका हार्दिक स्वागत है. आज तो 9th day of the class. Hope you all remember. It's already the 9th day. We are almost halfway through. So tomorrow will be your interactive session. I hope all of you have sent your questions through query form. So I will be waiting to receive your query form. Tomorrow will be the interactive session, right? So let us start with today's class. So today is a concept oriented class. Part A of the class में हम discuss करेंगे कुछ concepts को, and then part B will be dedicated for Ahar work, continuation of yesterday's, right? So what all have we learned till now? So we started with Ayurveda introduction, comparison with modern nutrition. That was on the first day. On the second day, हमने कुछ मौलिक सिद्धांत, the basic concepts के बारे में कुछ discuss किए थे, where we talked about Pancha Mahabhutas, doshas, dhatus, malas, examination of the patient, and causes of diseases in the body. तीसरा दिन, so that day we all assessed our prakriti. So prakriti assessment was done, and क्या क्या measures लेना है कुछ दोषों के बहुत वृद्धि होने में और कम होने में. All these things we have discussed on the third day. Fourth day to we took up this concept of Agni and Ama. I hope you all remember. Ama क्या है, Agni क्या है, and then we also had a part of Ahar work on that day. Fifth day was your interactive session. Again, sixth day, we discussed about Dinacharya. Seventh day, about Rutucharya. Eighth day, that is yesterday, we talked about Shadrasas, the 6 tastes, and which all, what are all the different qualities, applicabilities of different rasas, and iske baad Ahar work also, right? So today is the 9th day where we are discussing about Ahar, concept of Ahar will be taught, and then last part of the class will be regarding Ahar work. So we will be concluding Ahar work today. Yes, so this was a simple introduction. Myself, Dr. Pratibha. We will continue with today's class. So today it is Ayurvedic food concept, role of Ahar in prevention of diseases and promotion of health, Ahar and Ayurveda. So, स्वस्थ वृत्ता में, that is healthy regimen में हमने discuss की है regarding India. So, कैसे हमें हमारा daily every day को डिजाइन करना होगा, क्या क्या एक्टिविटीज के बाद क्या क्या करना होगा, कितने बजे उठना है, कितने बजे सोना है, all this we have discussed. And Rutucharya में do's and don'ts we have studied. See, in all these topics, one common thing is about Ahar. So Ahar एक very important pillar of life है. So Trayopasthamba बोलते हैं. Ahar means food. So food is mandatory for healthy person as well as diseased. So it is a common thing between healthy and the diseased. Okay. So Trayopasthamba mein we see about Ahar, Nidra. Nidra is the sleep. Sleep is Nidra kitne baje. I mean, what should be the quantity? How should be the quality? All these. And Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya doesn't mean always abstinence or celibacy. It is the conduct, code and conduct of a disciplined life. Right. Yes, we'll start with Ahar. Dehohaya Aharsambhavah. हमारा शरीर जो है वो आहार से संभूत है. हम क्या खाते हैं, जो भी खाते हैं हम वो बन जाते हैं, right? We all know that. You become what you eat, isn't it? So food is given good importance in maintenance of health. Food has been mentioned as Mahabhaishajaya. Maha का मतलब है very big, great. Then Bhaishajya means medicine. So food is the greatest medicine. food has been compared to prana. Prana is a vital force required for sustenance and vitality of individuals. So, ahar to hame chahiye hi, right? The most important requisite for leading life. Food is abode of 6 tastes. Now you know what are all the 6 tastes. Madhura, Amla, Lavana, Katu, Tikta, Kashaya. These are the 6 tastes, and food is responsible, or these 6 tastes in the food are responsible for increase or decrease of doshas. You know that also, right? Madhura, Amla, Lavan, ये तो वात दोष को कम कर देता है. And then Katu, Tikta, Kashay, these 3 would increase vata. The first 3 would increase kapha, लेकिन the last 3 would decrease kapha. And इसके बाद Kattu, Amla, Lavana, that is hot, spicy, sour, these would cause increase of pitta. On the contrary, Madhura, Tikta, Kashaya, these reduce pitta. So you know the relation between doshas and rasas, right? Then Ahar and Ayurveda. So what does Ayurveda say about Ahar? Our body and food both are made of 5 elements. जैसे कि हमारा शरीर पंच महाभूतों से ही बनाया गया है. Similarly, even the ahar that we consume, that is also made of panch mahabhutas. So इसके वजह से, and just try to understand one thing, rasa, that is taste जो है, वो हमें एक आहार द्रव्य के बारे में, उसके पांच भौतिक कॉम्पोजिशन के बारे में एक क्लू देता है, राइट? सो एक टाइप ऑफ आहार द्रव्य जो मधुर रस है, इसका मतलब क्या है? ये तो पृथ्वी और जल महाभूतों से बनाया हुआ है, राइट? सो इसके वजह से मधुर रस वाले आहार पदार्थों को ज्यादा कंज्यूम करने से हमारे शरीर के अंदर पंच महाभूतों में पृथ्वी और जलीय अंश ज्यादा होता है. द सेम कॉम्बिनेशन का दोष, दैट इज कफ दोष, बढ़ जाता है, राइट? You understand? So our body and food both are made up of 5 elements. Right balance of 5 elements in food makes balance of doshas in our body. So ये पंच महाभूतों का बैलेंस होना बहुत जरूरी है, because that is responsible for maintenance of health. So good health and longevity के लिए आहार तो जरूरी है, right? So एक अच्छा सा स्वस्थपूर्ण जीवन जीने के लिए आहार, a very good ahar is very important. And I hope all of you even remember what I said yesterday, कि षड्रसोपेतम आहारम बलकरानाम. इसका मतलब है a type of food or a meal which is having all the 6 tastes is said to be strengthening. जिस आहार में all the 6 tastes combination हमें मिलता है, so that type of food is considered to be the best for strengthening. और एक रसाभ्यासः बलह्रासकराणाम. What does this mean? अगर हम एक या दो रसों को स्टिक होते हैं, if we are stuck up with only 1 or 2 rasas, you always consume only madhur ras or only amla ras. If such is the case, so that is responsible for ill health, right? And then देखिए, Ahar and Ayurveda continued. Acharya Charaka stated that a daily diet should be of such quality which not only helps to maintain present well-being but serves as a prophylactic against coming diseases. So Charakacharya, I hope you know, the preceptor of Ayurveda, whom we all consider as Guru, next to Lord Dhanvantari. So Charakacharya has said that हमारा नित्य आहार ऐसा होना चाहिए कि वो सिर्फ स्वास्थ्य को मेंटेनेंस नहीं ओनली करते हैं, लेकिन also acts as prevention against many diseases. Okay, lifestyle disorders are a big problem for our society today. So क्या आप मुझसे मानते हैं, मुझे मानते हैं कि when I say that the major causes of different diseases that we see today are all related to our lifestyle. Very bad lifestyle we are all having, the sedentary lifestyle. वही तो एक बहुत मूल कारण है, okay, for today's so many diseases which have popped up, which were not there earlier. like diabetes, too much of diabetes, too much of obesity, PCOD, hypothyroidism. All these are because of our wrong lifestyle most of the time. Such diseases mainly result from lifestyle related factors such as unhealthy diet and dietary habits. So ये सब तो lifestyle unsuitable या unhealthy lifestyle से ही होते हैं. Lack of physical activity, okay, and lack of awareness regarding preventive aspect of diseases. ये सब कुछ, all these together combine to give ill health to us. So cause is, sorry. Cause is O2. मिथ्य आहार, मिथ्य विहार. देखिए ये पिक्चर, इस लड़की वो तो खा रही है so much of junk food, the packaged food, the what to say, the tinned food and all these. So don't you think all these are unhealthy? Consumption of junk, fast, packaged food, use of chemical preservatives. ये तो आजकल का बहुत सिग्निफिकेंट प्रॉब्लम है कि केमिकल प्रिजर्वेटिव्स होने की वजह से हमारा आहार जो है that is becoming toxic. Use of incompatible food items, विरुद्धाहार बोलते हैं. You know that we talked about it on the very first day. कुछ कॉम्बिनेशंस होते हैं आहार द्रव्यों का जो अच्छा नहीं होगा हमारे सेहत के लिए. There are some combinations which produce unwanted biochemical changes in our body, leading to manifestation of many diseases. So ऐसे combination वाले आहार पदार्थों को कभी भी नहीं खाना चाहिए. So that is विरुद्ध आहार. Hope you all remember that. One small example is milk with anything that is sour, like milkshakes, equal quantity of honey and ghee, and combination of certain fruits, many other things, right? Then mithya vihar, so abnormal mode of life, faulty cooking techniques, क्योंकि cooking ही एक art है, cooking भी एक art है, and proper way of cooking is very important for good food and maintenance of health. Meal skipping due to cosmetic reasons. So that means fasting या langhana, which is erratic. Okay, so ये irregular या erratic type of lifestyle is cause for many diseases. Fasting या उपवास actually बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन वो controlled तरीके से करना चाहिए. Like it can be intermittent fasting, or it can be fasting on one day, I mean in a week, one day, yeah, once in 15 days. Or you know when you're fasting के पहले का आहार कैसा होना चाहिए, ब्रेकिंग द फास्ट कैसे करना चाहिए. अगर आपको ये सब कुछ मालूम है अच्छी तरीके से, एंड इफ यू आर डूइंग इट, देन देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. लेकिन अगर आप इसमें कुछ डिफरेंसेस कर रहे हो, yes, that is going to be a major problem. Disordered eating habits, I keep repeating in this class every time. कभी कभी सुबह 8 बजे ब्रेकफास्ट लाना, the next day 10 o'clock, and next day skipping the breakfast and directly having brunch, one day totally skipping everything and having lunch directly, or anything else, midnight snacking. All these are disordered eating lifestyle. Inappropriate meal timings, non-observance of eating etiquettes. So all these are different problems related to eating. Ayurveda, is there any way out? Yes, Ayurveda has balanced approach for balanced eating. So this is very important. Ayurveda advocates a sort of discipline. वो डिसिप्लिन होना ही चाहिए हमारे आहार पद्धति में, जिसके वजह से health is restored. Body as well as diseases, both are product of food. You know this. Greatly emphasized on nature of food articles, quantity, intake timings, disciplines of eating for healthy life and longevity. You all remember the syllabus that we talked about on the first day. First day we said what? Ashtavidi Vishesh Ayatan. Ahar ka Ashtavidi Vishesh Ayatan. That is 8 basic and very important rules जिन्हें हमें follow करना ही चाहिए for proper health. Okay, a healthy diet plays an important role in maintenance of hormonal balance in women especially. So women are more prone for problems related to lifestyle. सो उसे ठीक करना हमारा एक बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट सा responsibility है, right? Considerations of Ayurveda dietetics. Aharvidhi Vishesh Ayatan means certain dietary customs responsible for wholesome and unwholesome effect of food. Same type of food को हम healthy तरीके से भी खा सकते हैं और same dish को wrong way में भी खा सकते हैं, लेकिन हमें तो healthy way ही adopt करना बहुत जरूरी है for maintenance of health. These 8 methods of Aharvidhi are Prakriti, nature of food articles. Second is current, that is modifications or preparations और कुछ आहार का सेवन विधि और प्रिपरेशन टेक्निक्स, संस्कार भी बोलते हैं इसे. तीसरा है संयोगा. संयोगा मीन्स कॉम्बिनेशन. देयर आर सम कॉम्बिनेशंस व्हिच आर नॉट एट ऑल गुड, जिसे हम बोलते हैं इनकम्पैटिबल कॉम्बिनेशन. एंड चौथा है क्वांटिटी. कौन कितने प्रमाण में कितने क्वांटिटी में खाना खाना चाहिए, what all we have to consider there about that. Then fifth is desha या habitat, जो भी हम रहते हैं, जो प्रदेश में हम रहते हैं, that considers as pradesha. And kala means time factor. So kala here refers to two things. One is nityaga and another is avasthika. So nityaga kal का मतलब है seasons. We have 6 seasons, you know that. So कौन सी सीजन में कौन सा आहार द्रव्य अवेलेबल है उसे ही खाना चाहिए, हमें वही फूड आइटम खाना चाहिए for maintenance of health, that is kala. And then उपयोग संस्था, that is rules of using and उपयोक्ता. उपयोग संस्था का मतलब है कुछ सेवन विधि, and उपयोक्ता means the person who is using. These are all the 8 important concepts we have to consider. पहले वाले, that is प्रकृति में, हमारा प्रकृति को अगर ये फूड आर्टिकल सूट होता है यही तो डिसाइड करना कुछ मुश्किल है, लेकिन that has to be considered, right? Rules of taking ahar. It is said that उष्णम अश्नीयात स्निग्धम अश्नीयात मात्रावत अश्नीयात. उष्णम अश्नीयात का मतलब है warm food, always consume warm food. That is warm food का मतलब here is fresh food, you just prepare and eat, so that is ushnam ashniyat. Snigdham ashniyat means slimy food, that is it should be moist, lubricating, emollient. ऐसा आहार पदार्थों को ही खाना चाहिए हमें, so that it does not aggravate any doshas in the body. मात्रावत अश्नीयात का मतलब है adequate quantity में, proper quantity का food हमें लेना चाहिए, with the respect to or with the reference to our agni. The quantity should be very good. Jeerne ashniyat, food to be ingested only when previous meal is digested. What does this mean? सुबह हम खाना खाते हैं और वो खाना ठीक तरह से पच जाने से पहले ही अगर हम दूसरा कुछ फूड आर्टिकल्स खाते हैं, that becomes adyashana. Adyashana is not consuming ahar after digestion. It is, so we have to consider food should be taken in only when previously consumed meal is properly digested. वीर्या विरुद्धम अश्नीयात, इसका मतलब है foods of different potencies to be avoided. You all know that it is viruddhahar. Nati dhritam ashniyat, you're not supposed to eat very fast. Nati vilambitam ashniyat, do not eat very slow, because both cause problems related to ahar digestion. अजलपन अहसन तन्मना भुंजीता, कभी भी ज्यादा हंसना नहीं, ज्यादा बातचीत नहीं करना है और तन लगा के मन लगा के खाना है आपको, क्योंकि that concentration on the food is very important. When you are consuming each and every morsel of the food, हमें सोचना है कि this every little minutest unit of the food is going to have great benefits on my body, so it is going to help build my body. So as a positive and divine feeling से हमें खाना खाना चाहिए. Then atmanam abhisamikshya, so ethics like food to be taken with mindfulness, no laughter and no too much of talking or any other activity. तो हम क्या करते हैं आजकल? We just keep watching our mobiles, we are addicted to gadgets, we watch TV, we talk about all other unwanted news. So all these should not be there when you're having food. Rules of taking ahar continued. So Sushruta Samhita. Sushruta Samhita is one of the authentic texts of Ayurveda. So just like Charaka Samhita. So these are Brihatrayas. Charaka Samhita, Sushruta Samhita, and Ashtanga Hridaya. These three are considered as Brihatrayas. So Sushruta Samhita gives a very descriptive view regarding this food, such as Pakasthana Vichar, that is kitchen regimen. कैसा होना चाहिए हमारा kitchen? Rasoi, how it should be, well arranged, neat, and favorable place for cooking. Then भोजन स्थान विचार, कहाँ पर बैठ के हमें खाना खाना चाहिए. See, even now it is accepted that sitting on the floor and having food is the best. That is what we advocate. But for those whom this sitting on the floor is not at all possible, yes, they can have a chair or they can sit at an elevated level. Not just the way of sitting, even the way you dress while sitting, how you carry yourself, how you behave, how disciplined you are at the time of eating, all these are very important. So dining place, see, it is said that in Gita it is said, Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva प्राणिनाम देहम आश्रयेत. इसका मतलब है भगवान ने कहा है कि मैं ही आपके उदर, दैट इज पेट के अंदर, I am the Vaishwanar, I'm present in your body in the form of Agni. So we need to listen to the Agni. Agni is Bhagavan, not just the spiritual aspect. Agni is the one, or Agni is that entity which takes care of all other activities of the body. The metabolism, digestion, everything is in relation to Agni, because you all know, Rogaha sarvepi mandeshcha agno. So हर रोग के लिए अग्निमान ही मूल कारण है, right? If your Agni is good, you will not suffer from major physical ailments. So इसलिए अग्नि को, yes, अग्नि को हमें मान में रखते हुए खाना खाना चाहिए. So भोजन स्थान विचार and काल भेदेन आहार विधि. So काल भेदेन आहार विधि is time. So fix up a particular time and you should see to it that हमें उसी समय में ये भूख होता है. See, you have to eat whenever you are hungry. Yes, that is true. लेकिन ये भी मानना है कि अगर क्या आपका लाइफस्टाइल खराब है कि आपको मिडनाइट क्रेविंग्स आ जाते हैं, so that is a bad lifestyle, isn't it? So we need to see to it that we have early dinner, do not have anything in the night, have proper food at proper intervals in the daytime also. So you have to see to it that we get hungry at that particular time. आहार का क्वांटिटी भी ऐसा होना चाहिए that it does not create any problem for the next meal. Then akala bhojane doshakatnam. So disadvantages of having improper dining time. All these are mentioned in very much detail. हे अन्नकतनाम. So कौन सा आहार पदार्थों को हमें avoid या वर्ज्य करना पड़ता है. So that is also a very big list. स्वादिष्ट अन्न गुण लक्षण. How do you consider that a food is tasty? हमें कैसे पता चलता है कि ये tasty food है? One very important symptom is आपको पेट भरने के बाद भी, once even you are full, you have that इच्छा, you have that desire to have that food. So that is actually the exact quality of swadisht ahar. Okay, then भोजनोत्तर सेवनयानि वर्ज्यानि. पोस्ट मील रेजिमेन, क्या करना चाहिए हमें खाना खाने के बाद, ऑल दैट. भोजन क्रम विचार, सीक्वेंस ऑफ ईटिंग फूड आर्टिकल्स. So all these have to be considered. So you get references regarding all these in www.easyayurveda.com. Also regarding these subjects in the concept of ahar in Brihatrayis and Laghutrayis. Next, Ayurvedic rules of healthy eating. So it is almost a sort of repetition. Eat warm emollient food in proper quantity. Eat only after previous meal is digested. Consume food having non-antagonistic properties. Include all tastes, namely sweet, sour, salty, pungent, bitter, astringent in daily diet, because it provides immunity and strength. Consume sweet substances first, followed by sour and salty, and later on pungent, bitter, and astringent substances at the closure of meal for ensuring good digestion. So yesterday we have discussed कौन सा आहार पदार्थ पहले लेना चाहिए. It is always madhur. And end your meals with something that is of kashayas, right? You know this. Consume fruits first, followed by liquids, and at the end by solid food. Sit in sukhasan, as I told you. Sit on the floor. If environment or conditions are favorable, you please sit on the floor. Sukhasan, which is an easy posture with erect body during eating. Then consume light, easily digestible food in the evening. Consume food neither too hurriedly nor too slowly for uniform digestion. क्योंकि fast eating will end up in less intake while slow eating will end up in excess food intake. This is very important. Consume food with all full concentration. Take water in between meals. So I told you yesterday, what is that? Atyambupana na pachyate annam. Anambupana sacha eva doshaha. Tasmat vahni vivardhanaya. Muhur muhur vari pibeda buri. That means if you are taking too much of water, that is also not good. It hampers digestion. और कम पानी पीने से या ना पानी पीने से भी सेम प्रॉब्लम हो जाते हैं रिलेटेड टू डाइजेशन. इसलिए हमें अग्नि को संरक्षण करने के लिए, अग्नि को मान में रखते हुए हमें तो थोड़ी क्वांटिटी में वाटर अगेन वी हैव टू ड्रिंक. So I told you, your body is your best judge. You don't listen to any other babas or any other gurus who say that you have to consume 8 liters of water, 5 liters of water per day. No, your water requirement is much different than your brothers or sisters or parents or spouses or children, whatever, isn't it? So आप तो एक individual ho, separate individual entity ho. So your body is your body knows when to ask for water. So it puts out its desires in the form of pyas. So जब भी प्यास लगता है, please have पानी. Okay, so little quantity में पीना बहुत जरूरी है. It depends, right? So आपका प्रकृति, अगर आप पित्त प्रकृति हो तो ज्यादा पानी चाहिए. उष्ण ऋतु में, that is summer season में और शरद ऋतु में ज्यादा पानी चाहिए. आपका एक्टिविटी लेवल के अनुसार आपको पानी पीना है. And also the kala and the pradesha, place where you are residing, all these have a combined effect on creating desire for water. Always take a pinch of rock salt with ginger before meal for proper digestion. This is very important because अगर अग्नि ज्यादा नहीं है तो हमें अग्नि को improve करने के लिए थोड़ा सा सेंधा नमक and little bit of adrak, a small piece, should be consumed before meal for proper digestion. So what are the don'ts? The food should not be contrary to each other. See, we have been repeating this again and again. Fish and milk together, honey and ghee in equal quantity. This is Viruddhahar. Eating should not be too slow, not in hurry. Don't consume too much of any of the 6 days because it is not conducive to health. So insight into daily regimen of Ahar. Let us see what our acharyas say regarding what all food we have to eat every day. और हमें ये पता लगाना है कि क्या ये मॉडर्न न्यूट्रिशन रिक्वायरमेंट्स या आरडीए जो बोलते हैं इसके अनुसार ही है. लेट अस सी माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स मैक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स के अनुसार है क्या. यस, आइए हम देखते हैं. According to Acharya Charaka, one should regularly take shali, shashtika rice, mudga, that is moong dal, sandha namak, amlaki, that is Indian gooseberry, yawa means barley, rainwater collected before falling on the ground, milk, that is doodh, ghrita is ghee, jangalamams, that is meat of animals dwelling in arid climate. See, this is only for those who are accustomed to non-veg food. We are not promoting non-veg food at any point of time. Ayurveda does not say you have to have non-veg if you are vegetarian or switch over to total veganism, nothing like that. So depending upon whatever is your food habit, you can just proceed with that. And honey. So these are some of the padarthas or ahar dravyas जो हमें हर रोज लेने से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा एंड हर रोज चाहिए. ओके, सो लेट अस ट्राई टू एनालाइज द न्यूट्रिशनल वैल्यू ऑफ ऑल दीज. देखिए षष्ठी sorry, Shashtika and Shali, these are different varieties of rice. So rice is called as Shali in Ayurveda. Shashtika means sati chawal, and generally Shali rice means the red raw rice, which is actually very good. Okay, then so this is a source of natural carbohydrate. So raktashali, that is red rice, which is classified as glutinous rice, is specially recommended. It possesses special nutrient properties. और इसमें एंथोसायनिन नाम का एक बहुत important सा significant सा एक पदार्थ है, principle है, which is very important. Then mudga for just a minute. Mudga or green gram, which represents the protein content of food, is considered the best of all pulses. See, all the pulses are, of course, very good sources of protein. लेकिन मुद्गा ही choice किया है. What may be the reason? क्योंकि मुद्गा एक easily digestible protein है, easily digestible dal है, right? So Shali represents the carbohydrate and Mudga represents the protein content of the food. Masha, that is black gram, which is known to be more nutritious, was not preferred. Why? Because it was comparatively too hard to digest. Though both are rich in protein, light and easily digestible protein has been preferred to a heavy one. So Sandha namak balances three doshas in the body. देखिए ये लवण रस होने से भी पित्त दोष को ज्यादा नहीं बढ़ता है, इसलिए सेंधा नमक is very useful. That is very healthy also. It can be correlated to आजकल का Himalayan pink salt. So Amalaka represents the vitamin content of a balanced diet. Amalaka is the Indian gooseberry. So that is a very good vitamin content. At the same time, as I have told you, and I will be telling in further upcoming days that regarding amalaki or Indian gooseberry, इसे हम बोलते हैं वयस्थापना. This delays aging. This is a very good antioxidant and a very good rasayana. It's a very good rejuvenative. So season में आमलकी को रॉ ऐसे ही कुकिंग में यूज करना बहुत आवश्यक है. और अनसीजन जब भी आमलकी हमें नहीं मिलता है, उस समय में भी आमलकी लेने के लिए कुछ पिकल्स या मुरब्बास बना के या लेहयास बना के रख लीजिए, so that you can consume this amalaka every day. Then milk and vegetables are also told. Milk is a complete food, isn't it? Milk से भी हमें इतना सारा vitamins, minerals सब कुछ मिलता है. Vegetables, of course, yes. A scientific analysis of the above said ingredient of foodstuff rightly justifies the entire requirements of the food of the body in a better way. Barley or yawa is an efficient food to prevent many lifestyle disorders. क्योंकि आजकल तो हम ज्यादा sedentary lifestyle ही देख रहे हैं लोगों में, इसलिए activities बढ़ाने के साथ ही usage of this barley, that is Hordeum vulgare is a botanical name of barley. It's available in all provision shops. It is available in the form of grains and also in the form of powder या flour. आप क्या कर सकते हैं कि थोड़ा सा बार्ली को चपाती का आटा या ज्वार का आटा के साथ मिक्स करके हर रोज यूज कर सकते हो. रोटीज बना सकते हो बार्ली से एडिशन विद गेहूं, एंड ऑल्सो बार्ली का ऐसे ही ग्रुएल भी बना के देख सकते हो सूप जैसे. Barley contains varying amount of total tocopherol, selenium, molybdenum, manganese, dietary fiber, and vitamin E content, which are antioxidant and so can act as balya and rasayana. Balya means strength improving, rasayana means rejuvenative and beneficial in diseases like diabetes, cardiac disorders, cancer, hypertension, obesity. So ये सब conditions में आप barley को use कर सकते हो. And then milk represents a complete food containing proteins, carbohydrates, fat, minerals, vitamins, and all nutrients which are required for man from infancy to old age. Right? So milk is indispensable. We need to consume milk regularly. Lekin this is a statement given by Ayurvedic acharyas during those days. They were not aware about how the dairy system is running presently. So considering that, In olden days, each one used to have their own cows at their homes. They used to make what is this? Curds, buttermilk, then ghee, all these at home only. So everyone was self-sufficient, right? So depending upon that particular environment, that atmosphere को ये सब कुछ बताया गया है. आजकल तो एक नया concept है vegan, because looking at the different ways of treating the animals in the present day, it is said that many, I mean, the people are doing more harm to the animals, so most of them have become vegans, so not having any animal products and all, right? So that is a different story. Lekin this is what is wholesome for human body we are talking about. Ghita or ghee represents not merely the fat content, but also the intellect building principle. Don't think ghee only as fat. It is much, much more than that. क्योंकि अगर हमें fat content के बारे में ही बात करना है, तो we could have talked about other vegetable oils. Why ghee has been told? Because ghee is much more than just a fat source. So it's a very good intellect building principle. It helps to promote memory, intelligence, vital fire, semen, vital essence, all these. ओजस को बढ़ाता है घी. इसलिए I hope all of you have seen that if anyone is performing some homa or some religious rituals like that, when there is agni, that is in a controlled manner, when you put just 1 spoon of ghee, it increases to a great extent. So same is the case in our body too. So what happens is ghee खाने से हमारा अग्नि बढ़ जाता है. और when your sorry, when your agni is very good, that time you can just be very strong and healthy. It is curative of vata pitta toxicities and insanity. So इसलिए हम तो देख सकते हैं कि in many of the Ayurvedic preparations, घी is used as adjuvant, या फिर घी को एक मीडिया जैसे ही बना के हम कुछ जड़ी बूटियों को इसमें प्रोसेस करके एडमिनिस्टर करते हैं. So ghee can cross the blood-brain barrier and it is very good for improving our overall health. Then it is madhu. Madhu का मतलब है शहद. Is the most refined glucose in liquid form. It maintains equilibrium of 3 doshas. So that is about madhu. And then incompatible food combinations. So again there is a list: fish or its soup along with milk, milk or milk products with alcoholic beverages, radish with milk, lotus stem with honey, and then equal quantity of honey and ghee. These are some examples of incompatible food combination. So देखिए, this part is very important. Lifestyle disorders mainly result from the factors like unhealthy diet, bad food habits and lack of physical activity. So इसलिए हमें क्या करना चाहिए? Healthy diet adopt करना है, good food habits को follow करना है, and physical activity in the form of exercise को improve करना है. Taking food in irregular quantity and improper time and also taking more quantity of junk food disrupts normal digestion process. So इसलिए proper quantity में, proper time में हमें लेना है food stuffs को. About आहार विधि विधान, Acharyas have advised to take ushna and sneak the food in proper quantity and proper time and proper place. Full concentration of manas should be there, due to which the food gets digested easily. It has also been advised to take food as suitable to prakriti, suitable to person's age, everything. So we have to adopt various regimens of diet and dietetics principles as mentioned in Ayurveda to prevent various lifestyle disorders. Right, this is about part A of the class. I hope it is clear. Any doubts are welcome. So please put your doubts in the query form also. We will move on to part B of the class because lots of things to say regarding this. So as you all remember, part B में हम तो डिस्कस करते हैं आहार वर्ग के बारे में. So शुक धान्य वर्ग का मतलब है cereals, शमी धान्य का मतलब है pulses, good source of protein. Mamsa varga is flesh. All these we have discussed on the first day itself last week. Shakha varga means vegetables. Fruits are phala varga. Harita or greens and salads. Madhya is wine or the therapeutically prepared ones, not the commercially available ones. Ambo means water. Goras means milk and milk products. We have discussed about it yesterday. Ikshuvikaras or Ikshuvarga means products of sugarcane. Kritana Varga is food preparation, and Aharopayogi, that is accessory food articles. Yes, today we should talk about Phala Varga, that is group of fruits. So पुराने जमाने में इतना सारा fruits के बारे में बताया गया था. See, again one assignment for you all is आजकल जो भी fruits available है, make a list of that, and next to that try to know the botanical name of all these. For example, grapes है तो Vitis vinifera is a botanical name. And then kharjur, that is dates ka to Phoenix sylvestris, like that. Mango hai to Mangifera indica. So like this you will have to make a list of all the botanical names. Also go back to some Ayurvedic texts, Bhav Prakash Nighantu and all. Try to find the name, Sanskrit name of those fruits and know the थेरेप्यूटिक यूजर्स. मेडिसिनली वो कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं और इनका फूड वैल्यू क्या है, केमिकल कॉम्पोजिशन क्या है, ये सब विषयों के बारे में आप ज्यादा सा इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. मेक दिस लिस्ट दिस वीक. सो इस वीक का असाइनमेंट है मेक अ टेबल ऑफ फ्रूट्स, ग्रुप ऑफ फ्रूट्स, राइट, फॉर योर इजी रेफरेंस. अगर आप इन फ्यूचर में क्लाइंट्स को देख रहे हैं तो आपको बताना होगा क्लाइंट्स को, उनके प्रकृति को असेस करने के बाद, उनके दोष अवस्था को देखने से और उनका सब कुछ प्रेजेंट स्टेटस को या फिर फिजिकल एलिमेंट्स को, कौन सा फ्रूट या कौन सा वेजिटेबल अच्छा है, ये आपको बताना होगा. इसलिए मेक दिस रेडी रेकनर चार्ट. ओके, right, let us see. Raisins, no hand raising please. Raisins, they are indicated for fever, and then thirst, burning sensation, bleeding disorders, tuberculosis like conditions, asthma. It improves nourishment and it's a very good aphrodisiac. This is about raisins. And then dates, the sweet, cool, heavy, provides nourishment, balances vata and pitta. Tuberculosis में अच्छा है, respiratory disorders में भी बहुत अच्छा है. Amratak, that is wild mango, is sweet, heavy, nourishes. Unripe wild mango is used to make various chutneys, pickles, whereas ripe is nourishing, heavy, causes bloating, increases kapha. Then palm and coconut fruits are cold, sweet, snigdha, that is oily in nature, nourishes the tissues. Sour varieties of draksha, that is sour grapes. Badara is Ziziphus jujuba. Aruka is Prunus persiaca. Nikuch is monkey jack or monkey jackfruit. Atrocarpus lakandhu. All these aggravate pitta and kapha dosha in the body. Ripe aruka is hot, not hot in potency. वो sweet है, heavy है, and then nourishing है, and इससे बहुत सारा दोषास एग्रीवेट नहीं होते हैं. कपिथा मीन्स वुड एप्पल. तो आपको मालूम है ये गणेश चौथी के समय में हम डेकोरेशन के लिए भी यूज कर सकते हैं, खाने के लिए भी, नैवेद्य के लिए भी यूज कर सकते हैं, राइट. सो दैट इज कपिथा या वुड एप्पल. इट इज स्वीट, एस्ट्रिंजेंट, लेकिन वो ज्यादा लेने से हमारा वॉइस खराब हो सकता है. इट इज एंटीटॉक्सिक, इंक्रीजेस वाता, कॉजेस कॉन्स्टिपेशन. Ripe variety balances all the doshas. It is antitoxic and heavy. Bale fruit, ये तो ripe fruit, aggravates all doshas. It is heavy to digest, causes foul smelling flatus. Unripe fruit is hot in potency and aggravates pitta, लेकिन digestion के लिए अच्छा है. Jambu fruit, that is jamun fruit, तो sweet है, cool है, astringent है, heavy, it causes bloating, bowel binding, लेकिन ये diabetes के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. एंड देन एक्सेस ब्लीडिंग के लिए भी बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन ज्यादा लेने से गला खराब हो सकता है. बी वेरी केयरफुल व्हाइल हैविंग दिस जामुन फ्रूट. आमला, दैट इज इंडियन गूसबेरी. So this consists of all the taste, that is madhur, amla, katu, tikta, kashay, lavan, ras se alawa, all tastes are present in amlaki. So it is dry, it is sweetish aftertaste, astringent also. It balances pitta and kapha. हम तो इंडियन gooseberry या आमला को धात्री मानते हैं. I will be talking more about all these medicinal plants later on. On 18th day of your course, 9 days from now, I will be talking about amla. Not just amla, many other plants. Okay. Yes, dadima is pomegranate. So it is sour, astringent, digestive and cardiotonic. ये तो डायरिया जैसे कंडीशंस में बहुत अच्छा है. ये पोमेग्रेनेट का एक्सटर्नल स्किन आता है ना, इसको कट करके इससे कषाय बना के हम पी सकते हैं in conditions where there is a problem related to digestive system. Then matulunga or citrus variety में it increases appetite, enhances taste of food. It is digestive, helpful in colicky pain, cough, hiccups and vomiting. Then देखिए ये there is one traditional classical Ayurvedic medicine called as मादी फल रसायना. इस मादी फल रसायना में एक बहुत मेजर सा इंग्रेडिएंट है मातुलुंगा. ओके. देन हरिता और ग्रीन और रॉ वेजिटेबल्स लाइक जिंजर. जिंजर को हम विश्व औषधा मानते हैं. दैट इज इट इज यूनिवर्सल मेडिसिन, एडवाइजेबल इन ऑलमोस्ट ऑल डिसीजेस. Sorry, it's a source of food as well as medicine. So it's a very good appetizer, digestive, aggravates pitta, useful in vata and kapha doshas. It improves our digestion. Okay, it is a major ingredient in most of the recipes, isn't it? Then radish, ripe radish causes aggravation of all doshas. Tender radish decreases the doshas. Okay, so balamuli, that is very tender मूली बहुत अच्छा है. मूली से आप पराठास, many other things, रायतास बना सकते हो. And sambars also. तुलसी, it cures fever, cough, kapha disorders, respiratory disorders में ये बहुत अच्छा है. Different types of fevers में भी ये बहुत अच्छा है. आपको शायद सरप्राइज होगा कि क्या तुलसी एक फूड आइटम है. Yes, in olden days they were using tulsi in cooking also. Yavani या अजवान, shigru, that is drumstick, moringa, these are very good cardiotonics. Dhanyaka or dhania is a very good fragrant appetizer and does not provoke doshas. धनिया is very good. All of you know that. ये पित्त दोष के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. धनिया का कषाय बना के भी पी सकते हो आप. Onion. So though we say onion and garlic are tamasic in nature, they have very great benefits on health. So प्याज और लहसुन को regularly use करना कोई problem नहीं. It helps in keeping the system clear also, right? So onion aggravates the kapha, heavy, aphrodisiac, decreases the vata. Garlic is hot, pungent and heavy, cures diseases from vatavyadis, caused due to vatavyadi. Next is madhyavarga or group of fermented preparations. All wines are sour in taste and hot in potency. So here we are not meaning about the commercially prepared ones. It is the fermented, naturally prepared kuch medicinal substances. Okay. Sura, Madhira, Jagala, Arishta, Asava, Saviraka, Tushodaka. These are examples of some fermented preparations. Generally speaking, fresh wine is heavy and aggravates all doshas, whereas old wine purifies the channels and it is light for digestion. और इससे अलावा अगर कुछ मध्य के बारे में बोलना है तो प्लीज लिसन. कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ दिस संधान कल्पना या फिर मेकिंग दीज मद्यास और फर्मेंटेड प्रिपरेशंस केम बिकॉज ऑफ सम रीजंस. क्योंकि अगर ये मध्य को हम these fermented preparations are made, they are very fast acting. For example, आप सबको मालूम होगा शायद कि अमृतारिष्टा, दशमूलारिष्टा, द्राक्षासवा, like this many fermented preparations are there, Ayurvedic medicines which are ending with asavas and arishtas, which means that they are self fermented or self generated alcohol रहता है इसमें, Addition of anything else is not there generally. So kashayams को बना के या juices बना के इसमें कुछ fermenting agent like धातुकी पुष्पास लगा के वेजल को सील करके इसे अंडरग्राउंड रहने थोड़ी कुछ महीनों के लिए रहने के लिए हम व्यवस्था करते हैं. So after the total fermentation process is over, it is taken out and packed in glass bottles and the labels are put. So amritarishta या फिर दशमूलारिष्टा, these are required in very small quantities. अमृता का मतलब है गिलोय. So गिलोय का ऐसा ही जूस लेने से बहुत अच्छा है अमृतारिष्टा लेना, because that is required in very small quantity and it is very fast acting. So like that, amritarishta, dashmoolarishta, drakshasava, these are all some of the medicinal preparations which are fast acting, very effective and required in small quantities. So doctors, registered Ayurvedic medical practitioner के prescription के अनुसार आप ये ले सकते हो. So there are n number of asavas and arishtas that are told in Ayurveda, which are very helpful for maintenance of health. So saying this, I will conclude today's class. So any doubts, you please put it over the message. I will be answering your questions now. So when I answer the questions, my video will be off because I'll have to tilt my device. So whatever questions I have received till now, I will take up. Yes, good evening, everyone. Many of you have wished me good evening. Right. And then, Shashi Kiran Bedi is asking how to get information from easyayurveda.com. I could not operate. Ma'am, आपको sorry, sir, आपको www.easyayurveda.com को लगाना होगा. So in this website, definitely you will have information regarding Ayurveda, all topics. Okay. Same person says you're so good at shlokas, and oh, thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you so much for your nice comments. Can you repeat the Greek reference? Geet reference. Which chapter verse? So, what was the Geet reference that I gave you? I don't remember. Organic Gyan. Kuldeep. So, what is that? Let me just think about it. Then, Prachi's iPhone. How do we get to know the food is digested? Cause I burp immediately after 5 to 10 minutes. Yes, burping is because there is accumulation of air in the stomach and the food that has gone inside has cleared that air. Air clearance, that's all it is, nothing else. Okay? आपको कैसे पता चलता है कि आपका आपसे सेवन हुआ आहार ठीक तरह से पच गया है या नहीं? So you will have that lightness in the body. You won't have the belching or burping, and you will feel hungry and thirsty at the same time. You will feel light, and sometimes there will be even passing of motions too. So in winters we don't feel thirsty. How to find out then? So इसका मतलब है winters में आपका water requirement कम है. So yes, like that you can feel. And Shashi Kiran Bedi is asking what ojas means. Ojas का मतलब है सप्त धातुओं का सार भाग. That is, धातुs are from rasa to shukra. Rasa, rakta, mamsa, meda, asti, majja, shukra. ये सब धातुओं का सार भाग ही ओजस है. And this ojas is representing bala or immunity. Remember that. Raviullah is saying use Hindi language. Yes, sir. Definitely. And then Radhika says, can you tell any other food items which balances all the three doshas? Honey is one. Amlaki is also one. Milk is also one. Okay. Yeah. Shashi Kiran Bedi is asking, which plants can be added to ghee for use? Brahmi can be added to ghee for use. Draksha can be added to ghee for use. Right. Then. Please recommend any Ayurvedic text or book. I think you're from new batch, Prerna Swarup. Generally, this batch students, we have sent a reference of Bhava Prakasha Nighantu. Bhava Prakasha Nighantu is a authentic, authoritative book of Ayurveda. You can please refer that.
And a very popular website, easyayurveda.com, is very good. That if cow ghee is not possible, can we consume buffalo ghee? But buffalo ghee has its own properties. Palak Chada has asked this question. Better go for cow ghee only. How safe is to take ghees available in supermarket? It is a question. Rojalin Das. So better go for desi gai ka ghee. That would be very good. Okay. So we would just recommend government ka hi banaya hua. In South India we have Nandini and all. So like that, very popular and safe ones can be used. Shine Ramakrishnan says, very good class, ma'am. Thank you so much. Namaste, Shine Ramakrishnan. Thank you for your nice words. Ruchi Srivastav says, what about Giloy tablets available in the market? How to take them? You can have one in the morning, one at night, depending upon your condition. For prescription, you will have to consult a registered Ayurvedic medical practitioner, and that would be a better option. Revati says, ma'am, I'm attending your lecture first time. It was really knowledgeable and to the point. Oh, thank you so much, Revati Dwivediji. Thank you. Kannu Chaudhary says, but I never burp after food. So what does it mean? So that doesn't mean, that means that you're not having too much of vayu accumulation in your body. That's actually good, Kannu Chaudhary ji. No problem. Then Shine Ramakrishnan says, my uric acid is 11.3. What to do? Yes, definitely, Shine Ramakrishnan, put your question in the query form. I will be answering. So for uric acid increase, we can, in such conditions, we have very good Ayurvedic medicines like Giloy and kuch kashayams like Kokilaksha kashayam, Giloy ka tablets, kuch gugulu preparations, and some oils also. Okay, so Shine Ramakrishnan, please put your query in the query form. Shubhada Kasar is asking, where is this? Is it good to take Saindav Namak with ginger before eating for Pitta Prakriti? See, it is not about Prakriti, it depends upon your Agni. Agar aapka Agni utna acha nahi hai, little bit of Saindav Namak with ginger will not cause any problem. In fact, it is very good. Okay, Nahid is asking, lotus root is useful for which conditions? Pitta related conditions ke liye lotus root bahut acha hai. And then Radhika says, repeat my question answers. I love. What is that, Radhika? Just a minute, I'll see other questions also. Arnav Bhardwaj is saying, is black resin good for health? Yes, it's very good. It is usually advised to soak them overnight. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. You can have it. No problem. Preeti Tandon is saying, language of Bhav Prakash Nigantu is not easy to understand. Yes, you can buy some English translations also. Then Arnav Bharadwaj is saying, Ayurvedic juices in market like Amla, Giloy, Karela, Aloe have sodium benzoate. Is it safe? No, I would not recommend. Better you go for fresh juices only. Nahid is asking, can you recommend brands of oil and ghee? See, I'm from South India. You're from which place? I really don't know. I can't take the names of commercial brands and all here. Go for a pure one. That's all. Netra is asking, can we use giloy leaves in form of food? Yes, you can have. No problem, absolutely. Roops is saying, oh my God, where is this? Class was super. This is my first class in the evening time. I choose right platform to learn. Yes, thank you so much, Roops. Thank you very much for your nice words. Netra also says your lecture is, thank you so much. Sonia Sundrani says, snake the food means lubricating or emollient food. Okay, right. Honey, Radhika. Oh my God. Radhika, honey is the one, Indian gooseberry is the one, milk is another one, hot water is again good. Okay. Redmi Note 11 says, thanks, ma'am. I'm first time attendant. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for your nice words, Redmi. Nahid is asking for respiratory conditions like bronchitis, asthma, allergic rhinitis, nature cure. Yes, we have natural cure for all this. We prescribe some lehyams, we prescribe some kashayams and some changes in your dietary habits, which would help in tackling this kapha type problems, respiratory conditions. Definitely. Yes, Nikhar is asking, suggest some Ayurvedic herbs to reverse PCOD and foods to add in diet. See, PCOD is not just one simple problem. It is complex of many pathogenesis. So for PCOD, I would recommend some very nice dietary formulations plus आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन और इस सब के साथ एक बहुत अच्छा सा लाइफस्टाइल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. हाँ, that is to be adopted. Sedentary lifestyle, put a closure to that and go for kashayams like Varanadi kashayam, Sukumara kashayam. Tablets में तो शिवगुटिका, कांचनारा गुगुलू बहुत अच्छा है. And diet में avoid pastries, junk food, kapha aggravating ahar and go for typical Indian food, easily digestible ones. Keep having hot water again and again. Do vigorous exercise and please consult the Ayurvedic medical practitioner. Thank you so much. So it's time up already. So I will be meeting you all tomorrow in the interactive session. So sorry if I have missed out answering some questions. I would expect the same in the query form or in the form of messages. Right? Thank you so much. Namaste. Happy evening. Happy learning. Keep reading. Thank you. Bye-bye. Nice seeing you all today. So many newcomers. Thank you. Thank you so much for your nice words. Bye-bye.